Welcome back, everyone. Right now, 1 in 68 children has an autism spectrum disorder. In honor of April being National Autism Awareness Month, we've invited Dr. Marianne Mocha, Director of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry for the newly created RGV Medical School, and Dr. Stephanie Sokolowski, a behavior analyst, to better educate us on this topic. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
We're wearing blue because today is actually National Autism Awareness Day.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start with you, Dr. Mocha. Tell us about autism in general. I know that you guys have a lot of ties into learning more about autism. You guys are doing a lot of research on this. Why is that?
Well, we don't know the exact causes for autism, and you mentioned about the new CDC study that came out recently with the rates of autism in 1 in 68. I want our viewers to understand that actually this is good news. The autism is better diagnosed. Clinicians are better trained to evaluate and treat kids with autism. Stephanie?
So for one thing we're doing here in Harlingen is we've established a Harlingen's Autism Awareness Day, and we will have that this Saturday, April the 5th, from 9 to 12 at Lonsea Hill Park. And the purpose is to give the families who have a family member with autism an opportunity to meet some of the service providers. We have a lot of people here in this region who provide excellent services for these families, and they will be there.
And what are some of these services? What are they sort of in need of?
They need
The American Academy, actually, the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry came up in February with a new practice guidelines. And what they talk about are the importance of integration of services that include behavior, that include medication management, that could communication, speech, occupational therapy, structured treatment, but most importantly, family involvement. Parents are the ones that know the best their children, and so if they see any signs or have any concerns about the child's physical, social, and emotional development, they should talk to their pediatricians or primary care physicians.
We had a couple of parents that were on here about a week ago speaking about autism, and they said, you know, we're aware that we may have to take care of our children for the rest of their lives. What are some of the symptoms that parents need to look out for when they're looking for the possibility for autism?
Some of them could be, the main one that they would notice would be the social differences, because most children are very, very friendly and want to be around people, and some of the individuals with autism when they're very young really try to stay away, or they're just not as warm and inviting as others. What are some others?
Well, I think the hallmark for autism spectrum disorder is the impaired social interaction. And so if parents see that the child does not relate well with others, that's a warning sign. Communication is another problem, and then repetitive engagement in repetitive behaviors.
Great. These are all things that people will be learning over at Lonsea Park. When is it?
It's this Saturday, April the 5th, from 9 to 12.
Great. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. And if you want more details on this particular event, you can head over to valleycentral.com. Stay with us.